Well, let's begin with the homework. It was the lesson C. Just a second page. Okay, so we are here. Well, this is very easy. You only have to start and end the notes. We have a note to a friend, a message to your neighbor, a letter to your teacher. For example, a note to a friend, we start by saying this, hi Steve, and we end with this expression, see you then. Then we have a message to your neighbor. What do you have, Abby? How do you start this note?
I have dear Aurora.
Can you repeat again, please?
Dear Aurora,
And how do you end?
take care.
Take care. Okay, excellent. And Damaris, a letter to your teacher. How do you start and how do you end?
Hi, this is Nancy.
And how do you end?
See you soon.
See you soon. Excellent. In part B says, write to these people about a special celebration. You have to write a note to a teacher, a message to a friend, a letter to your grandparents. So, Abby, can you read one example, please?
Yes. Yes. Tita. Dear teacher, I have a party on next week.
Huh?
I invited you. I hope to see you.
The connection is not good. Well, I listened that you said, I invited you, but how about I want to invite you? Yes, Abby, I invited you. No, I want to invite you.
Oh, okay, teacher.
Only that correction. And Damaris, tell us one example, please.
A message to a friend.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Brenda. I want to go to the mall and buy something special for my boyfriend. I need your help and I hope you come with me. Take care.
Excellent. Well, at the end, we have the Unit 4 progress chart. Well, we finished with the Unit 4, so let's review very fast this part. As you know, you have to mark the boxes below to rate your progress. You're going to put a check if you know how to do it, or a question mark if you feel that you need to review again. Let's begin with grammar. It says use going to for the future. This part is very easy. For example, when you say, tomorrow I'm going to see a movie with my friends, okay? Or maybe you can say, tomorrow I'm not going to play soccer, something like that. So, Abigail, can you tell me one example, please, using going to for future?
Yes. On Saturday, I go to the movie theater.
I'm going to the movie theater, okay? Damaris?
I'm going to buy my. I'm going to buy something special with my boyfriend.
For my boyfriend.
For my boyfriend.
Okay, well, exercise, I'm sorry, the second line, use indirect objects and indirect object pronouns. Well, in this part, maybe you remember we recycle the object pronouns. For example, this Saturday, it's going to be my father's birthday. I'm going to buy him a tie. As you can see, I'm using him instead of my father. I'm going to buy him a tie. So, Abby, can you tell me an example, please, using an object pronoun? I'm going to.
Yes. I going to buy her something special.
Excellent. Damaris, another example?
My cousin on Thursday, she going to get a degree diploma.
She's going to get a diploma. Yes, we have an indirect conflict. Yes, correct. And then we have use the present continuous for specific future plans. Present continuous. Let's see. For example, we can say we're having an English class tomorrow at 4:30. If you pay attention, I'm using present continuous to talk about the future. We are having an English class tomorrow at 4:30. Now, Abby, an example, please.
I taking a class of English, an English class.
I'm taking an English class. Remember, when you are using present continuous to talk about the future, you need to mention a date.
I taking an English class from Monday to Thursday.
If you're saying Monday through Thursday, you're talking about a routine.
Okay, only day on Monday.
I'm taking an English class. Again, I'm taking an English class.
I'm taking an English class on Monday.
How about next Monday?
Next Monday. I'm taking an English class next Monday.
Yes, because when you're saying next Monday, you're saying like in the future, next week. Okay, thank you. Damaris, another example?
On Sunday, I'm going to send some flowers with my mom.
You're using going to. Okay, once again, you said I'm going to get?
Send.
Once again,
Send.
I'm going to?
On Sunday, I'm going to send some flowers.
Okay. Well, you're using going to. Now, let's use present continuous. For example, I'm sending some flowers to my mom next Sunday. Can you see the difference?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sending some flowers to my mom next Sunday.
Okay.
Yes, that's the future, correct. Then we have vocabulary. Name the months of the year. Do you remember the months of the year?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so Abby, you're going to say the months of the year starting with January. Okay, from January to June. Damaris from July to December. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let's begin, Abby.
January, February, March, April, May, June.
June. Okay, stop. Continue, Damaris.
July, August, September, October, November, and December.
Excellent. And then it says, name the days of the month, the ordinal numbers. Okay, here it says from 1 to 31. I mean from 1st to 31st. Let's do it like this. Abby, you're going to say the numbers from the 1st to the 20th, and Damaris from the 20. No, it's going to be 20. No. Damaris from 1st to 15th, and Damaris from 16th to 30. Okay?
Okay.
So let's begin, Abby.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th.
Okay, continue, Damaris.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th,
30th.
and 30th, and 31st.
Okay, thank you. Conversation strategies. Use vague expressions like and everything and things. Remember, we're going to use these expressions in order to avoid giving a big list of options or things. For example, I like Mexican food. I like to eat tostadas, enchiladas, and things like that. Okay, Abby, can you tell me an example?
I like I like read.
To read.
I like to read. I like the drama and novels and romantic style.
Sorry.
Everything.
And what is the vague expression? Remember that you don't need to give like a big list of options. You can mention just one or two and then use the expression and everything and things like that. Can you do it again?
Yes. Okay, I love tacos, enchiladas, and everything.
And everything. Yes, correct. Damaris.
I like to watch I like to watch Decathlon, the Big Bang Theory, and everything.
Okay, excellent. And then we have here use vague responses like maybe or it depends. Well, we're going to use these answers when you are not sure or when you don't know the answer, okay? For example, if I say, okay guys, do you want to do your exam tomorrow? If you're not sure, you can say maybe, it depends, or things like that, okay, only. Okay. And at the end, we have writing. It says start and any invitations and personal notes. This is the activity that we did yesterday in lesson B, and the activity that you did above as a homework. So this is what we saw in Unit 4. Do you have questions or do you have any doubts about the Unit 4?
No, teacher.
It's raining very hard. Where is Damaris? Damaris left again.
Oh,
Yes, she's not Yeah. Yes, the thing is that when it's rainy, I don't know what's going on, but for example, in La Jardín, in that area, they always have a problem with the internet and the electricity.
Yes, I know.
And Jesus told me the same. He's in the same situation. So, well, let's see. So let's go back here. Well, yesterday I began with you this part. Okay, it's the unit 5. We're going to talk about the past. We're going to review a simple past. We're going to talk about past activities. So we're going to start practicing with some questions, Abby, so we can review simple past again before going to the grammar chart. So let me use the board. Okay, so we're going to use the board. Here it is. Okay. Well, remember, we're talking about past activities, and we're going to think about our childhood. So we have some topics in the unit opener. We were talking about sleepovers with friends. We were talking about the time when you learn how to swim and things like that. Okay, so now let's imagine, Abby, that you are talking to your best friend and you want to know more information about your best friend, but related to his or her childhood. What kind of questions can you ask to your friend? Thinking about childhood, what kind of questions? I'm gonna write down an example. Where you born? Okay, like this one. Where were you born? Can you tell me more ideas, Abby?
How long did you live there?
Verba. Okay, how long? How long do you live there? More questions?
Where were your parents born?
Uh-huh.
Questions and simple past?
What?
Questions and simple past?
Yes, simple past.
What did you do yesterday?
Remember, we're talking about childhood.
Oh.
Think about childhood. You can ask about his or her best friends, activities that he or she did when they were young. I mean, for fun activities, TV shows, games, food, for example.
What did you do when you are a child?
What? In your free time. More ideas?
Who was your best friend?
What's your best friend? Uh-huh. More?
Do you remember the first day at school?
Do you remember? How about, did you celebrate your birthdays at school? Because we need to find out first. Because you don't know if that person celebrated his or her birthdays at school. I think that Maris is here again.
Yay. Yay. Hi again, Damaris.
Are you here? Are you here, Damaris? Damaris, are you here? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one more, Abby.
Um, do you learn to swim?
Did you learn what?
To swim? Swim.
Did you learn to swim? Okay, I was thinking about another question. What TV shows did you you okay, this is okay. Well, Damaris, while you were out, Abby and I were talking about the past. In this unit 5, we're going to review simple past. We're going to talk about past activities again. And we're going to think about your childhood, okay? I mean, I want you to remember when you were a little girl. Try to imagine yourself like when you were, I don't know, like 7, 8 years old, okay? So now what you're going to do, you're going to ask these questions to each other. Okay, Damaris? Do you understand? Damaris, can you hear me? I think she's not here. Are you here, Abby?
The screen?
Yes, but I think Damaris has problems again with the connection. Yes, she left. She has problems with the internet. Okay, well, it's just you today again, Abby.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this. Okay, first I want you to ask me these questions, okay? I'm gonna answer, and then I'm gonna ask you the questions. We're gonna practice together, okay, Abby?
Okay. Teacher,
Yes.
I can see la pantalla. I can see.
You can see the screen?
No, I can't.
Nobody's here. Yes, I'm sharing the screen.
Dice compartiendo pantalla, pero no me carga.
Can you see it now?
No, sigue cargando.
Maybe it's your connection, Abby.
¿Me salgo y regreso?
Yes, please. It's your connection. So we're not wasting time like this. Okay, so let's begin. Abby, ask me the questions.
Okay. Where were you born?
I was born here in Acapulco.
How long did you live there?
No, my whole life, 45 years.
Where were your parents born?
My mother was born here in Acapulco and my father was born in Ometepec.
What did you do in your free time?
I used to play outside with my neighbors.
Who was your best friend?
Uh, I didn't have a best friend. I had a lot of friends, but well, if I have to say one, I would say her name was Alma.
Okay. Did you celebrate your birthday at school?
No, I didn't. I celebrated all my birthdays here at home.
Did you learn to swim?
Yes, I did. I learned to swim when I was like 6 years old.
What TV shows did you watch when you were a kid?
Ay, let me remember. I remember that I watched Sesame Street. That was my favorite, and the Muppets. Okay, now it's my turn, Abby. Tell me, where were you born? Can you hear me, Abby? Abby.